The Wayland Tire Game of the Week, brought to you by Opportunity Bank, Northwestern Energy, and the Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Well, the Carroll College, man, what a season it's been for them. They're ranked 4th in the nation as they get set to take on Montana Tech in a rivalry game. This is the SWX Wayland Tire Game of the Week. We're at the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College in Helena. Carroll College have done so far this year is unbelievable. They lead the nation in field goal percentage, free throw percentage, and they're the best in the nation on threes.
It's unbelievable. They might lead the nation in hurt ball players too because they've had a lot of injuries, but Kurt Paulson has just stepped right in and kept the momentum going. First-year head coach, but he has just stepped in, and this machine is just going on for Carroll College.
Now, the last game a couple of weeks ago, it turned out to be a wild game with more than just a couple of technicals, and it was a physical game as well. Joe, I'd be surprised if we don't see another physical game tonight.
Yeah, the officials may want to carry yellow flags today because it's going to get physical. Anytime these two teams get together, they don't like each other, and they target it every year. This is the game they want to play well on, and Carroll College has a chance to improve their record, but Tech's out to get them, and it's going to be a good game.
The Saints of Carroll College also one of the highest scoring teams in the nation this year. It's Carroll College up against Montana Tech right after this.
Truck manufacturers these days are producing some pretty powerful trucks. That's why we designed the Michelin Defender LTX MS tire. It's built with stronger advanced compounds that hold up to tougher conditions. The Defender LTX MS has outstanding all-season traction and excellent fuel efficiency backed by our 70,000-mile warranty. So whether it's a working truck or you're hauling your snowmobile or boat, you'll get the most out of every mile. Turn to the experts to find the right Michelin tire for whatever you drive.
Wayland Tire. We know tires.
My financial education basically just consisted of advice my parents gave to me.
They start becoming more aware of what their money is doing and what they're doing with their money.
It's relative, it's timely, it's fresh.
Very engaging, it's easy to follow, and it's interesting.
A lot of our classes are preparing us for college and to think, but this one is preparing us for life.
Our mission here at Opportunity Bank is to provide strong financial futures for Montanans, and we believe that financial literacy plays a big role in that.
Hi, I'm Robert Allen, owner of Robert Allen Nissan. To me, the car business is about building relationships, providing you, the customer, with something special you can't get anywhere else. It is a well-known fact that we are the largest Nissan dealer by volume in the state, but did you know we have one of the largest selections of used cars in the valley? Our service center is filled with people that are highly trained to service everything we sell. We are committed to finding something for everyone's budget and mindset. And remember, if you don't buy from Robert Allen Nissan, you'll probably pay too much.
Well, these two teams met back on December 29th here in Helena, and the Saints won 76-68 was the final score in that game. Carroll College, they dropped a spot in the national poll this week. They were ranked 3rd, and they're now ranked 4th in the nation, and Carroll College has a distinction this season, folks, of leading the nation from the field and field goal percentage, free throw percentage. Nate Ward, the starter for Tech, Troy Owens Jr., Dylan Pennebecker out of Choteau, Montana, Collins and Taylor England from Helena, the starting 5. There's Dane Warp out of Havre. Match Burnham. Match was the Frontier Conference Player of the Week. Shamrock Campbell, Matt Wyman, and boy, what a season Matt Wyman has had. And then there's Paula Ija, number 31, a guard. Dane Warp from Havre is the only Class A player to have ever scored 2,000 points in a career, and Dane Warp is also the all-time leading passing leader in state history, throwing for more than 10,000 yards. And Well, Joe McMahon, I got a question for you. We've done a few football games this year for the Saints. I mean, new coach Purcell, the best quarterback in the school, maybe on the basketball team.
Might be talking to him. You never know. You got to look in all corners of the campus to see what you can find for talent. You might have the best one right here. You're right. I think Dan would say no, thank you. 280-pound guys don't try and take my head off in this game.
Carroll College is unbeaten at home this season. They are a perfect 8-0 on the season. Here we go. Matt Wyman, 6'7", out of Great Falls High, will jump center against Taylor England. And Carroll College, a 4th-ranked team in the nation, 5-1 in the conference, 16-2 on the year. Montana Tech 3-3 in the conference. And there's Dane Warp with a 3-pointer. It's in. Dane Warp had a 45-point game earlier this season, and that is his 38th triple on the year, believe it or not.
You don't turn your back on him, and they did, and he took advantage of it.
England and a lot of traffic down low. What a move by Ward. He lost the handle. And a foul in the backcourt by Panabecker. You know, the year I announced the Montana-Wyoming game a few years ago, Shoto had an unbelievable 3 players from Shoto on that team. 3 of the 10 players were from a Class B school out of the top 10 in the state. That is incredible. Shamrock Camel sets things up, whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Collins. I've been told that Dane Warp, one of the greatest athletes ever to come out of Havre.
They've had some good ones.
And on the drive, doesn't get the finish. Kalajaya, Nate Ward out of Washington will bring it up. 2-3 zone defense for Carroll College, and England on the drive. There was contact made. That could have went either way, Joe.
Yeah, they're going to get Burnham for it, but you're right. There was contact, and that's not uncommon to see something like that called for an offensive foul. Looks like Carly Sandin, the Tech women's coach, will be with us at halftime.
You got that interview.
I'll do it.
I mean, you were no help at all between games, by the way.
You just kept talking. I was at the concession stand.
England double team, and he gets the shot off. 6'7" sophomore from Helena High. You know, a year ago, he shot 64% from the field. In high school, he shot 59% from the field. 1 point lead for the Saints. Warp lost it twice. Wyman. Burnham, the Frontier Conference Player of the Week with the finish. He averaged 28 points over 2 games, had games of 32 and 23 over the weekend to be named the Men's Frontier Conference Player of the Week. Saints up 3. Owens Jr., how about that finish?
Athletic, just turned and lofted that ball up over the top of the defender, softly into the net.
You know, a lot of dignitaries have a Carroll College lantern on, and you don't have one of those, Joe.
Well, there you go. Connect that. You're right. The dignitaries have them.
Warp lost it out of bounds. Carroll College will keep. Big crowd on hand for a rivalry game. Great to visit between games with Paul Podesco from Butte Radio, and Paul knows something about this Tech Carroll College rivalry.
He's seen a few of those.
Match forces his way in and dribbles it out of bounds, and Tech will bring it right back. Paul said they didn't call that game that close, and he's thinking it's going to be a different story tonight.
Possibly, yeah. I think they have to keep it. They have to keep a lid on this, otherwise it can erupt.
Ward 6'4" sophomore. Owens with the 3 ball. Wyman with the rebound, 6'7" senior out of Great Falls. Wyman cuts in traffic. What a shot! Used his body and threw it up off the glass.
Off over his shoulder. 2 hands reached up over his head and threw it off the glass. Nice shot. This is a team that had to make up for the loss of Ryan Imhoff, who graduated last year, who was all everything. And they've done a great job.
3-pointer on the way. Collins gets it to go. His 18th 3. We're tied at 7. 16:32 left to be played here in the first half of the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College. Nice drive and a better finish. Shamrock Campbell for Carroll. Saints are back up. Set up in the zone. Owens on the baseline, cuts between 2 players and draws the foul. Troy Owens is hitting 50% on threes this season. Ostavi Ord will come in. 2-point lead, Saints. Just underway. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon. Ward on the inbounds, it's kicked out. Ward with the face mask. He may have gotten hit in the...
He did. In the last game, he broke his nose, so he's got to wear that mask for a while so that nose heals. This won't keep him out of there. Just has to wear that.
Ward on the inbounds, way out to Owens Jr. Kalajaya will pick him up. You know, they can shoot the 3 out of that zone. They've hit 1. Collins, Owens Jr. drives baseline, air ball. Warp on the rebound. Kalajaya with an outside of 3. Dane Warp, 3-point shot, no. Tech on the rebound. 2 hit the deck. Panabecker out of Shoto. Brings it up quickly. 2-point lead, Saints. 15:30 left to be played. Here in the first half, driving in traffic as Collins can't get the finish he wanted. Gets his own offensive rebound. Darius Collins back out to Ward. Ward to Collins, looking down low, slapped out by Matt Wyman. Great defense on both ends.
Yeah, both played man-to-man, aggressive man-to-man, in your shorts type man-to-man where they just don't give him an inch. And it's been a solid basketball game thus far.
Big crowd here in the PE Center. Rocky Erickson with the principal, Joe McMahon. Ward with it up on top. Great pass down low. And Taylor England with the finish.
England out of Helena High School. Lots of success there.
We're tied at 9. We had 9 ties in the women's game. Carroll College came from behind to win by 5. Loose ball slapped out, saved. And 3-pointer, Ife Kalajaya. Saints up 3. On the Tech bench, 7-foot Derek Selvig out of Glendive, who played for the Grizz, one of the assistant coaches. Ward gets it out to Collins with the baseline shot. It's the only time I'll ever see a 7-footer in Montana play guard and bring the ball up.
That's right. Yeah, it doesn't happen. That's right.
1-point lead, Saints. Shamrock Campbell. Dane Warp. Loved watching Warp play in high school. Looking down to Kalajaya, Wyman. Slapped out, Panabecker. A lot of Montana players in the game, a lot of foreign players in the game for Carroll College. We got a media timeout. Saints up by 1, 14 minutes to go here in the first half.
The great Northwest, from the Oregon coast to the Rocky Mountains, we stand side by side, cheering for our teams. We dedicate our Saturdays to the legends that shaped history, to the players of today. We celebrate their victories and mourn their losses. But we return again and again because we are a region captivated by tradition. Here at Paint West Insurance, we celebrate what you celebrate.
At Northwestern Energy, we care about your safety. That's why we add a skunky, rotten egg smell to our natural gas to help you detect leaks. Natural gas is safe, but leaks can be dangerous. So if you think you smell a gas leak, follow our safety tips. Do not attempt to locate the leak. Do not use any electrical switches or appliances. Do not use open flames. Get out of your home fast.
And from a safe distance, call us at Northwestern Energy.
Together, we can deliver a bright future.
It's Carroll College men's team. You got player from Australia, Finland, Serbia, and Spain.
It's an international team here at Helena, Montana.
Wow. Do they all speak English?
What is their travel budget for recruiting? It must be enormous.
It's called summer vacations.
Must be.
Across the pond.
Many ponds.
Down low, Wyman, they triple team. He misses the shot. He draws the foul. The 6'7" senior out of Great Falls, an 83% free throw shooter. Carroll, of course, leads the nation in team free throw percentage. Matt Wyman, second on his team in scoring, first on his team in rebounding.
Yeah, he's had an outstanding career here at Carroll College. Lots of success.
Well, how about this stat? In high school at Great Falls High, he averaged 13 a game. In college, he's averaging 15 a game.
But in high school, didn't he play with a guy that was pretty good that went to the Bobcats? True?
I believe you're right.
Yes.
Unique form for Wyman, gets them both to go. 3-point lead, Carroll College out on top, 14-11. 13:50 left to be played here in the first half. Troy Owens Jr. will push it up. Fitz is in the game.
Bobby Howard, I believe was his name. His dad was the coach.
Pannebecker lost it. Kalajai almost had the steal. Owens Jr. picks it up the last second with the drive and a good finish.
Darius is quick. Very quick. Went to the basket, took advantage of the mismatch.
We got a 1-point game. Saints up 1, 13-12 left to be played. Kalajaya has on the left side, there's a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a defensive foul against Tech down on the baseline, and they are calling this game a little bit tighter than they did back on December 29. Kalajaya, Ife will get set on into bounds.
Interestingly enough, Paulson and Hyatt, the two opposing coaches, played against each other in the Frontier Conference, same time.
Wow. Charles Van Kuyen gets it out. Drunner, shot missed by Campbell, tipped around, and Shamrock gets his own offensive rebound. Troy Owens Jr. all over him, and a timeout taken by Tech with 12:52 left to be played in the first half here. 14-13, 1-point lead for the Saints. Rocky Erickson alongside Joe McMahon. The Wayland Tire Game of the Week is brought to you by Opportunity Bank. Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Robert Allen Nissan and Top Gun Auto Body and Wayland Tire. Also like to welcome our network affiliates for tonight's game. SWX in Montana, Northern Idaho, and Eastern Washington. We're happy to have you enjoying these games with us tonight. The Carroll women came from behind to win by 5, 68-63. They're ranked 8th in the nation. The men are ranked 4th in the nation. 3 Frontier Conference teams ranked. Lewis Clark ranked 16th. Providence ranked 22nd. And you got 4 of the highest scoring teams in the nation all in the Frontier Conference. Carroll has 3 of the top scorers in the conference. Ostavi Ord swings it around the right side. Shells Vanagon with a bucket. Shells Van Kuyen with the bucket, 16-13. Saints up 3. Troy Owens Jr. will push it up. Collins trying to get free. Fitz just came off the bench. He's hit 42 threes, and that's going to be a turnover.
Strong defense that time, good aggression. Carroll College getting out in the passing lanes, applying pressure, looking to trap every time they get him to a corner.
The big man, England, will check back in. Kalajaya on to get a bounce. Shamrock Campbell will push it up. Gets the pick, but that is a moving screen.
Offensive foul, Thomas
Ostaviord with the offensive foul. Maybe in Spain they play a little bit more physical, Joe.
Well, if it gets more physical than Carroll College and Montana Tech, that's going to be a football game.
Nick Fitz, 42 threes, hitting 48% on the threes. England. Blake, loose ball,
Nice
taken away. Kalajaya on the steal. Matt Wyman, double team, forces the layup. Wow. 5-point lead for the Saints.
Wow.
Out on top, 18-13.
Yeah, the Great Falls native just went to the rack hard that time, and great body control as he floated through and flipped it up with two hands on the ball.
Fitz can't get open. Detman. Blake, he'll drive the lane and he'll draw the foul. Shells Van Kunen with the foul against Carroll College. 11:22 left to be played. Here in the first, the Saints up by 5, 18-13. I'd like to say hi to our good friend Bruce Parker, inducted into the NAIA Hall of Fame, and congratulations, Bruce. Hope you're feeling better shortly. Tech on the end of bounds. Padebecker. Ward not going to take the three. Owens Jr. with it up on top.
Carroll in a 2-3, right to the zone.
Trying to find some space. Detman can't get it to drop. Long lead down the court for the Saints. Matt Wyman will set things up. Ostaviord gets it back to Kalajaya. Kalajaya with an outside at three. Long 2-point shot. Nothing but net. Kalajaya averaging 11 points a game.
Yep, he's a kid that's really grown each year he's been here, grown into that offensive role. He'll get you 15, 20 points a night, and he'll get those hustle plays.
Well, the Saints are shooting 70%. They're 7 of 10. I mean, Tech 6 of 10, shooting 60%, and you're down 7. How do you figure that?
I'll think about it during the timeout.
7-point lead Saints. Be back with more right after this.
When visiting the capital city of Helena, stay close in at an affordable rate at the Howard Johnson by Wyndham. Nicely appointed rooms with suites available. Start your day with a complimentary hot breakfast, and our indoor hot tub and pool will relax you. We're also home to the Longhorn Saloon and Casino. Come meet the locals, enjoy your favorite beverage, and try your hand at one of our 19 gaming machines. All in one location, only 8 minutes from the airport. It's the Howard Johnson by Wyndham. Call us at 406-443-2300.
You know, speaking of international flavor, Joe, Billings Central, the second-ranked team in Class A. I mean, I think they're the top-ranked team this week. They've got a player from Germany and a player from Spain on their team this year.
Class A high school, really?
Troy Owens. Oh, great finish for Troy Owens Jr., averaging 13 points a game. Cut the lead to 3. Kalajaya. D2. Villa. E2 out of Finland, slapped out, almost taken away by Nate Ward. I wonder how many different languages combined the Carroll College team speaks.
The last 4 guys on the bench are interpreters. I got that from a top source. One's dressed as a priest.
Taken away by Darius Collins. Collins gets it out to Ward. A 3 would tie the game, 9.5 to go here in the first half. Padebecker to Collins. Right side to Ward. Padebecker. Can't get to finish. Wyman got the block. Kalajaya will bring it up. Dane Warp back in the game. Warp with a baseline drive, unable to finish. Ward quickly back the other way on Kalajaya. Under 9 to go. Great pass out to Collins with the 3. Short. And back the other way. Dane Warp. Warp will drive. Warp in trouble. Warp, what a pass to Wyman with the dunk. Wow. The defender was in front of Wyman. He still got the pass to him.
And Savakanen is the one who told him. He pointed to it for him. He didn't see it from the post up, but he pointed over the top, and that's where he dumped it.
Wow. Tech. Down low to England. England spins off the glass with a bucket. It's a 3-point lead for Carroll College with 8:13 left to be played here in the first half. The Saints are unbeaten at home. A perfect 8-0. Van Kunen with the right side. Kalajaya, the fall-away jumper, yes. And Kalajaya can't miss. He's 3 for 4. 5-point lead. Saints. Jones swings it back. Leaves it there for England. Owens forces the jumper. Rebound England. Back out to Ward. Big offensive board for the Diggers. What a pass down low. Great shot.
Great pass
by Taylor England, and the foul.
Yeah, England scored the last 2 trips down at that time. A big bucket, but watch the pass on the replay here. A left hand dump pass down to the block. And England catches it, turns, and puts it right up with the left hand.
Taylor England had a 36-point game this season. Averaging 15, a 77% free throw shooter.
He's trying to get out of the game. Last trip down on this end, he indicated to his coach he was tired, so they got Carson Doomer checking in for him here in just a second, but he'll get the free throw first.
England will sit. Carson Doomer will check in from Helena Capital. 6'8". Well, some players on the Carroll team did not have to go that far to be recruited.
That's right.
Campbell, Warp in the lane, yes, uses his body, and Dane Warp gets the bucket.
Yeah, he was out of control, but he just regained it enough to float that ball up and in.
Dane Warp, the only Class A player in state history to score 2,000 points or more in a career. Brendan Howard from Great Falls High is the only AA player to accomplish that feat. Cross court to England. Detman. Ward forces the 3, hits his side of the backboard, and Dane Warp on the rebound. He's fouled by Ward.
Yeah, that was a frustration foul right there. He was frustrated he missed that shot. It was a wide open one. Got a bump.
6:33 left to be played here in the first half. 26-22 Saints out on top by 4. Well, there's 5 women's teams nationally ranked. There's 3 men's teams nationally ranked. Carroll College ranked 4th. Lewis Clark 16th. Providence is ranked 22nd. But how about this stat, Joe? 4 Frontier Conference teams are ranked nationally in scoring. I mean, Lewis Clark ranked 5th, averaging 94 points a game. Providence 94.2, they're 6th. Carroll's 15th at 89, and Rocky 20th at 88.
4 very top-tier teams, but as you said, just like with the women, on any given night, it doesn't matter who you're playing. If it's Frontier Conference basketball, you better be ready.
Carroll College leads the conference standings at 5-1. There's only one team in the Frontier Conference with a losing record, and that's Montana Western, and they are 7-10 on the season. Big crowd here tonight for this Frontier Conference clash. One of the redshirt players for Montana Tech is Connor Kickbush. Connor Kickbush was on that Little League World Series team, the only Montana Little League team to ever advance to the World Series, and Brent Musburger called Connor Kickbush the cutest Little Leaguer of all time, and I will deny I said that on TV if Connor asked.
Cutest Little Leaguer of all time. There you go.
Dane Warp will set things up. Shamrock back to Warp. Warp cuts in traffic, forces the shot, can't get the finish.
Villa.
E2 on the rebound.
Yeah, good big board there by Villa.
Warp, Wyman. Player down, no whistle. 15 on the shot clock. Nice spin move. Lost it out of bounds. Carroll will keep 11 seconds on the shot clock.
During that timeout, Adam Hyatt was, for the Tech coach, was in the ear of one of the officials pretty hard.
Matt Wyman's getting set on the inbounds. Match Burnham is back in, and he sat for a while. The Frontier Conference Player of the Week. Warp with the 3. Dane Warp, his second 3. Dane Warp with 8 points in the game. Matt Wyman with 8 points.
It's like a west wind. You just cannot leave the window open, even a crack with that kid, because he'll hit it.
Almost 43s on the season now for Warp. He's got 39. And with the block is Burnham. 2-on-2 break. What a finish, Matt Wyman. It's a 9-point lead. Saints out on top, 31-22. With 5 minutes and 27 seconds left to be played here in the first half. Speaking of players who have scored 2,000 points in their career, watch this pass by Warp, and Wyman gets past his defender
in a hurry.
And a great finish. Last weekend, Brody Grebe from Tiny Millstone became the 31st Montana high school player to score 2,000 points in a career. Now, you know I love Class C basketball.
Yep.
Millstone has 30 high school students this year.
Total.
They don't co-op. In 2006, Millstone won the state championship. Brody was the ball boy. Millstone had 20 students in their high school, and that's still a record for the smallest school to ever win a state basketball championship. Almost 90 Class C teams, only 8 advance to the state tournament. They only had 20 students in 06, and they won the state championship. This year they've got 30 students. They've got 3 8th graders on their varsity, so they can have enough players to have a team, and they're ranked 4th.
My family growing up, we had 14 brothers and sisters. We almost could have been a Class C high school ourselves. Right there, I didn't know that.
Well, Tech's got to make up some deficit here. They're down 9. Blake gets it out to Christian Jones, Mr. Basketball from Laurel. Boy, Taylor England. That was all Taylor England.
Yep.
Nothing was going to stop him.
Nope.
Even though he was triple teamed, he was going to get to the basket.
Yeah, he's one of the better post players in the conference, that's for sure. With a strong career
Taylor
still
England
ahead of him.
Averaging 15 points a game. Shalvankian is back in the lineup for Carroll College. England had a 36-point game earlier this year. Gets a 3-point play. Cuts the lead to 6. 5:08 left to be played in the first. Joe McMahon's got the halftime show coming up. What a pass by Ward and a finish, E2 Villa. And the foul, Mr. Finland.
Yeah, great pass from Warp, but Villa caught it, went up strong to the bucket and got it to fall. We'll see it here on the replay. Warp sees him coming on the baseline, delivers it on time, and Villa somehow gets that ball to fall in the hole.
Villa's not missed a free throw. He's only taken 2 attempts all year.
He still hasn't.
We had a 3-point play on both ends. Saints are back up by 9. Under 5 minutes left to be played here in the first half. Fitz has not hit a 3. He's hit 42 on the season. Almost 50% on the year from beyond the arc. Fitz to Christian Jones out of Laurel. Jones swings it out. Detman gets open. Yes. 34-27. 4.5 to go. Warp wants to go one-on-one with Jones. Gets rid of it. Shamrock. Warp lost it. Jones on the steal. They got numbers. 3-on-2. Jones forces his way in and draws the foul. Christian Jones from Laurel to the free throw line.
Shamrock Campbell is first, team 7. 2 free throws, Christian Jones.
Jones, good quickness, good ball control, just attacked the basket. He had his defender backpedaling, a little off balance, took advantage of it.
Jones is 5 of 6 on the season. Not much art, but it'll drop. Boy, Carroll is so deep.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, they keep, Coach Paulson keeps bringing players in. It's amazing how deep they are. Coach Kurt Paulson, his first season as the head coach. His college coach here at Carroll was Gary Turcotte. And Paulson advanced to the semifinals at the NEI tournament back in 2005. 4 minutes and 13 seconds left to be played here in the first half of the PE Center on the campus of Carroll College. Saints up 34-28. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon bringing you all the play-by-play of the rivalry game. Saints are ranked 4th in the nation. They're 16-2 on the year. Tech 13-5. Christian Jones at the free throw line. A big crowd on hand tonight. Jones.
Rebound, Matt Wyman.
Can't get the free throw to drop. Wyman on the rebound. Shamrock Campbell will bring it up. Man-to-man pressure. Tech. Match. No. And the tip is not going to drop by Wyman. Tech down 6 and with the ball with 3:46 to go in the first half. Pannebecker's been quiet tonight. England, double, triple team, no.
Rebound, Matt Wyman.
Good defense that time by Wyman, and he grabbed the defensive rebound.
Chase lost it. Taylor England gets his steal. We're going back the other way. Nick Fitz, a 5'9" sophomore from Napa, Idaho. He averaged 21 points a game a year ago. Double teamed in troubles, Taylor. Panabecker, the drive. Dittman, no. Wyman high above the rim to grab the boards. Under 3 minutes to be played here in the first half. Shamrock Campbell will bring it up on Christian Jones. Matt Wyman. Wyman forces his way inside and throws it away, and Tech will give it right back. Who do you got coming up at halftime there, Joe?
We've got a couple of interviews to look forward to. We have Harry Clark, who is the track coach here at Carroll College. He'll join us. And we'll also visit with Carly Sannon, the Montana Tech women's coach, whose team, put up quite a battle tonight against Carroll College.
Disappointing loss for the Tech women. They led pretty much the entire game. Christian Jones, England. Jones tries to get free, thought about a three. England on the baseline, they collapse on him again. Jones, shot clock down to 8. Three-pointer to baseline, not close by Detman. Dane Warp, coast to coast, triple teamed, he walked. It's kind of surprising that Dane Warp didn't go someplace where he could play both basketball and football. It's almost impossible nowadays. I mean, basketball in the NAIA starts in October.
Yeah.
And, football.
That's early season there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. He could have, if anybody could, he could.
Under 2 minutes left to be played. Here in the first half, Christian Jones. Panabecker, what a pass to England.
Yeah, Panabecker threaded the needle beautifully that time on that pass as England broke through the basket.
Minute 44 left to be played. Tech hanging around, only down 4. Kalajaya is back in. Warp trying to get open. 5 on a shot clock. Kalajaya will put up the 3. Oh my! Kalajaya hits another 3. He's got 10. He's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. A lot of pushing going on down low. Great pass by England, but Panabecker can't get it to go. And Shamrock on the rebound. Saints up 7. Saints are shooting 70% from the field, 75% on threes, and perfect from the free throw line. And Warp with the floater, no. No wonder they lead the nation in all 3 categories. They're amazing. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 30 seconds.
Yeah, you don't want to drop by practice and challenge somebody to a game of horse. Not in this gym.
Jones missed a wide open shot. Chelvankulan with the rebound. Kalajaya will bring it up. 15 seconds to go. Shot clock is off. Take it away. Jones Jr. with the layup. 5-point game. 5 seconds to be played here in the first half. Shamrock Campbell, 3-pointer at the buzzer. It's short at the break. 5-point lead. Carroll College out on top, 37-32. We got halftime interviews up next.
A small steel fabrication plant popped up in the heart of Montana. Over time, they built a reputation as solid as their steel. But growing a business requires flexibility. They needed a bank like First Interstate, able to make quick decisions to help grow their workforce and build a strong foundation. Today, their steel supports more than just buildings. It supports communities throughout the region. First Interstate Bank. It's you and I together.
There's a place where higher education starts at a higher elevation and rises from there. Located in the heart of the Rockies, Carroll College raises the bar with small classes taught by award-winning professors, more than 60 majors, minors, and pre-professional programs, and year-round outdoor fun over every horizon. Carroll College, aspire to go higher.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, make sure you choose the most experienced and well-equipped repair facility in Helena, Capital Collision Center. We are Helena's only Honda, Acura, Nissan, Ford F-150 aluminum, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Fiat, GM, and Hyundai certified repair facility. Montana Law says it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center at 1006 Euclid Avenue.
Capital Collision Center, Helena's first choice in collision repair.
Back at the Carroll College PE Center, it's halftime of the men's game, and Carroll College with a 5-point lead in the locker room. And I'm joined at the broadcast table by you're becoming a longtime member of the Carroll College staff, as you have been a track coach here at, Harry Clark has been a track coach here at Carroll College for 7 years.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, time flies, right?
It does, doesn't it?
So you built this program from its infancy. It was nothing existed when you came into this program. Got it started pretty well from the bottom.
Yeah, when we first got here, there was only 36 kids on our team. Now we have 108.
Wow.
So it lets you know that where we're going in the state of Montana, and all over the Northwest with our kids and how good they are. We're ranked top 10 in the country on both sides. So we have really good teams. We have kids here that are actually Division I kids, and they just love the school and love the education. So that's why we're here.
That's how they end up getting here. Those kinds of kids, just to the academic experience they can get in the education.
Yeah, that's a big deal. And we run track. We're not going to be professional tracksters.
Right.
So we want to get a great education and get our kids a good degree.
Yeah. No, on days like today, not a lot of outside track practice going on, obviously. But
today there was.
Was there really?
Heck yeah.
You're out there.
We're not afraid of the snow. We're good. It's not that cold. It's only 25 today.
Are you recruiting anybody from the south?
I have a kid from Zimbabwe.
Do you?
I do. I have a spinner from Zimbabwe. He stayed inside today, though.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I would be with him. So.
Yeah, you would.
But
no,
yeah,
it was good. Yeah.
A lot of success over the past year for this, all the way through, but this past year for your athletes as well.
Yeah, last year we had 27 All-Americans on our team. So between our men and women's team. So we got a really good squad. We have a really good freshman squad coming in. We're really excited about that. And we already signed 14 kids for next year.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, we're clicking, we're going, and it's we're going to go to Boise in 2 weeks for a big meet down there, get more kids qualified for nationals,
awesome.
And let her rip.
So you're recruiting from obviously Montana, but beyond as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, a lot of Northwest kids, okay. Oregon, Washington. So that's kind of where we go from. A lot of Idaho kids. Spokane's a big area for us.
Is it?
So we have a lot of kids.
Are you able to, the kids are coming in, keep them for 4 years? Most of them stick around?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, they're here. Yeah, they're here. They graduate. Our team GPA last year for 108 kids was 347.
Oh, wow.
So, we're doing things the right way, and, that's what you do here.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're excited about what we're doing, and we're going to keep it rolling.
Well, it's off to a great start, and as you enter your 7th year now, I lost a couple there. I don't know how that happened, but
I laugh sometimes too.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for taking the time to stop by. We look forward to hearing more great things about the track.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Thank you, buddy.
All right, we'll be back with more at the halftime. Montana Tech women's coach Carly Sannon will join me. We'll be back after these messages.
There's a place where higher education starts at a higher elevation and rises from there. Located in the heart of the Rockies, Carroll College raises the bar with small classes taught by award-winning professors, more than 60 majors, minors, and pre-professional programs, and year-round outdoor fun over every horizon. Carroll College, aspire to go higher.
What it takes to win is just a total commitment.
It takes, obviously, a lot of preparation.
Focus is everything. It's a high-level game. Tobacco impedes on everything you do in life, whether it's school, sports, work.
Our generation is going to be the next face of America, so refocusing on a tobacco-free generation is really crucial to our future as a country.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
Refocus on a tobacco-free generation.
I am refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
I chose engineering because I've always liked tinkering, and engineering fits right in. You take a problem and come up with a solution and figure out how things work.
For me, choosing Montana Tech for my mechanical engineering degree was not only the right thing to do, but it was the best thing to do.
Mechanical is filled with great job opportunities and has so much potential growth.
Our students walk out with really high-paying jobs.
Tech has given me the opportunity to pursue what I want and get the education that I really needed.
Welcome back to the Carroll College PE Center. Joe McMahon, and I'm joined at the broadcast table by Montana Tech women's coach Carly Sannon. And your team played a whale of a ball game tonight. Rocky Erickson and I called that game, and 75% of the game you were ahead, and right near the end, Carroll found a way to overcome that lead. But you got to be proud of the effort your team had tonight.
Oh, I'm really proud. You know, we came down here right after Christmas and didn't play very well. You know, and in 3 weeks we have improved dramatically. We're really young. We're playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores, a junior here and there. So I'm very, very happy. It was a great game. It was a great game. You know, we shot 80% from the foul line, and as a coach, we missed 2 big ones coming down the stretch, but how can you complain? Yeah. And, you know, there's a lot of good things we did, and I just I'm happy with the effort, and we're going to continue to get better and better.
Yeah, we talked about that, how young this team is and what the future, how bright it must see that down the road, these kids are really developing. But yeah, you've got some true freshmen out there playing big minutes for you and contributing well.
Yeah, and playing really well. You know, Molly Peoples had a big night for us. She's a sophomore. You know, Deanna Yerk had a good night. She's a true freshman. Yep. You know, so I'm excited where we're headed. One of our big post players has been out with an injury. It'll be nice to get her back. We're hoping next week. So, you know, I'm really happy where our team's headed. It was a great game tonight. I told our team we can't hang our heads on this. They're the number 8 team in the country for a reason, and we had them on the ropes in their house. You know, we can play with anybody.
Absolutely. Rocky Mountain on Saturday night. What kind of challenge does Rocky Mountain College present for you?
They're big.
Are they?
You know, they've got 2 big post players, and, you know, we're not all that big. We like to run a little bit, so hopefully we can get the game going up and down, but it will definitely be a tough game down at Billings.
Yeah, that last few seconds when you needed that 3-point shot and you ran that play, ran it pretty well. Carroll made a good play defensively. We were talking during the timeout, trying to decide who you were going to go to, and we kind of had Molly Peoples targeted. She's one of the best players coming off the bench I've seen in the conference. She's good.
She's really good. She's really good. In our last 3 games, she's been our leading scorer. She's been doing a lot of things well. And, you know, when it comes down to it, I wanted her to take the last second shot. She got a shot off. Got blocked, but, you know, that's something that she's going to get better from.
Absolutely, and we mentioned the true freshman, Danny Yerk. I was really impressed with her effort, too.
Yep, she's going to be a good one in this league.
Yeah, Belt puts out a lot of good ball players, and she's just one more in the long string. I don't know how you got her, but she's really good. But you've got kids from all over Montana, Frenchtown, White Sulphur, I mean, everywhere. I mean, you recruit really well from Montana.
I have a heart for those small-town kids.
Yeah, you do. And speaking of that, you came back to your home, to your gym that you played a lot of basketball games here and coached a lot of games.
I did. It's kind of a bittersweet feeling always coming back. You know, you always want to win here if you can, but get to see a lot of great friends, get to see a lot of faculty and staff, great Carroll supporters, so that's always a nice feeling too.
Yeah, I would imagine when you were here, you didn't wear a lot of green yourself, you know.
No, I did
it's
not.
a little bit of a rivalry there, right? Felt both ways, but now you go to the other side, you've done a great job with that program, though.
Thank you.
So we want to thank you for joining us, and your team, like I said, they were an outstanding basketball team. They put up a great effort tonight.
Thank you.
All right, best of luck to you. All right, we'll be back with the second half action, Montana Tech and Carroll College, the men's action, and we'll be back after these messages.
At First Security Bank, we believe that the banking experience should be both simple and efficient. We've invested our resources to provide our customers with the highest quality services and optimal banking tools. When you bank with First Security Bank, you're not only getting the most personalized banking experience in Helena, you're working with a bank dedicated to helping Helena thrive. Visit us in person or online. First Security Bank, locally owned, community strong.
At Northwestern Energy, we provide the natural gas needed for many appliances in your home. But if those appliances are faulty or not well maintained, they can cause carbon monoxide poisoning. Keep your family safe by properly venting all natural gas appliances and install a carbon monoxide detector on every level of your home. If your carbon monoxide alarm goes off, get out of the house fast. And from a safe distance, call Northwestern Energy. Together, we can deliver a bright future.
The Great Northwest. From the Oregon coast to the Rocky Mountains, we stand side by side, cheering for our teams. We dedicate our Saturdays to the legends that shaped history and to the players of today. We celebrate their victories and mourn their losses. But we return again and again because we are a region captivated by tradition. Here at Paint West Insurance, we celebrate what you celebrate.
Welcome back once again to the Carroll College PE Center. Again, it's halftime. The Montana Tech men and the Carroll College men doing battle here on the court. Carroll leads it by 5 at halftime, and I'm joined with Aaron Jackson, the softball coach here at Carroll College, and the season is coming upon you quickly.
Yeah, practice starts on Monday. Games are February 8th, and we'll hit the ground running from then on out.
That's incredible. Obviously, practice right now in this kind of a weather. How do you do that? I mean, you can do a lot of things inside. Do you get out much?
Yeah, well, if the weather stays this way, we can get outside a little bit, but, you know, it's inside in our batting cage and inside the gym, and just be creative in the space that we can have and do a lot of different things and just keep it new every day.
Yeah. How early in this season do you schedule home games, knowing what the Montana weather often is? I mean, do you try to get some in April?
Yeah, you know, March 1st is our first home game this year in our conference play, so it's usually the first or second week of March, and so we just have to deal with the weather.
Okay, do you rake the field? Do you plow the field? What do you do?
Yeah, everything in between.
Yes, you do. You'd have to get it ready to go. Tell us a little bit about your team this year and what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, you know, we return a bunch of returners, return our whole pitching staff. You know, today we just got voted, the first time we received votes in the top 25 in the country. So it should be an exciting year. You know, a tough schedule. Started out against about 3 top 25 teams, and then the first 4 weeks are full of top 25 teams. So it should be a great test for us early on, and hopefully we can get through that gauntlet and position ourselves well for the coming conference season.
So when you look at the conference itself, what do you see as how people are lining up as far as talent-wise?
Yeah, you know, it's we think it's the best conference in the NAIA. You know, it's 4 teams in the or 3 teams in the top 25, 4 teams in the top 40, and so it's just a solid conference to play in. And it's just excited. It's a grind every weekend, but I wouldn't ask for anything more than to have that challenge week in, week out.
I was just talking to Harry Clark, the track coach. We were talking about recruiting a little bit. He said one of the things that makes it easier, not easier, but it helps him, is the academic program that's offered here at Carroll and bringing some of those athletes in.
Yeah, you know, the draw of academics is huge. Our students are definitely student athletes first, and their focus is come here and get a great education and then be able to play a sport they love. And you know, the addition of softball here has added some great value to our institution, and just allowed those students that weren't coming here now have the opportunity to pursue their academic dreams and softball goals.
Yeah, just the student load, just the academic load is a load on those kids, but they're able to carry both the softball work out as well.
Yeah, it's about time management and make sure that we give them enough time to get their academics done.
Do you help them with some of their math classes if they can't figure that out?
No.
You're not the tutor?
Well, no. Luckily, we're blessed with a lot of smart kids, and they can tutor each other.
Yeah, that's the way I'd want it too.
Yeah.
All right. So you start very soon, and then how many games in a single season for you guys?
Yeah, we run about 52 games in the regular season, and then playoffs we push about 56 total. So
you get plenty of ball.
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. We want to thank you for joining us here at halftime. We wish you the best of luck. The program itself is in great hands, and I know you started it from the beginning and have built it, and it's well on its way.
Well, I appreciate the time.
All right. We'll be back again after these messages. Again, it's halftime, Montana Tech and Carroll College. We're back after these messages.
Five-point game, but halftime, the Saints of Carroll College.
Shortly, Carroll College leads it 37-32. And first half of basketball, looks like you've got the stats in front of you, Rocky. What do you got?
Well, there's a reason why the Saints of Carroll College lead the nation in almost every offensive category. They're only shooting 65% from the field. They're only shooting 67% on threes. I mean, they missed 2 threes. I don't know what's up with that.
Why are they warming up?
They haven't missed a free throw, and they've out-rebounded Tech 16-7. On paper, on the scoreboard, Carroll College looking good.
Those stats are amazing, but it's still a 5-point game.
I know, isn't that amazing?
Yes.
You shoot 66% on threes. You don't miss a free throw.
No.
And you're only up 5 at the break?
I don't shoot 66% on a 6-foot basket.
How do you shoot 66% on threes without it? If you're just shooting around?
You don't.
That's not even possible.
No, that's not. Montana Tech, a good team, though. They're scrappy. They've hung right with Carroll College and been able to weather the storm. Can Carroll keep it going in the second half? That's to be seen.
It's going to be a difficult road for Tech. Taylor England leads everybody. He's got 14 points in the game. Matt Wyman with 10 points for Carroll College. Ife Kalajaya also with 10 points. And Kalajaya is 2 for 2 on threes in the game. He is 4 for 5 from the field in the contest. What I am so impressed with, 9 different players have scored for Carroll College, and you know the bench that they have, it's so deep.
It is deep, and they're playing without Alex Santos Piqueros, a kid that got injured a couple games ago. He was a senior point guard, a kid that had 4 years in the program.
McPherson's gone.
Yep, exactly. So
from Glendive.
Yep, it's just it's been, and then you look at what they bring off the bench. They only have, I think I counted 9 guys suited up, but they all play and they all contribute.
That is so impressive. The depth that the Carroll College Saints have.
Their depth and Kurt Paulson's ability really to come in and keep a program that was rolling along under Dr. Cunningham and just keep the ball going. And he's done a great job. I mean, the season's still young. We're just approaching the halfway point, but you got to like what you've seen so far if you're a Saints fan out of Kurt Paulson.
Even though the Saints are shooting lights out, well, Tech still very much in this game. And
absolutely.
Hey, Joe, I enjoyed your halftime show. Is there
didn't
anybody
hear a word,
here
buddy.
you did not interview?
I think I got everybody. I was going to interview Marty Lyon, but he said he wasn't dressed for it. So.
Ward will bring it up.
Yeah.
Collins goes down. Warp on the steal. Kalajaya one-on-one with Ward. Looked like Kalajaya walked. No whistle.
Kalajaya's anti-lock breaks didn't work so well there on the baseline. He hit the skids and he slid a little bit. Lost his balance.
Ward will bring it up. Troy Owens Jr. Looking down low to the big man, England. Look at that, 3 players on him. Somebody's got to be open. And how about that finish by Pannebecker?
Pannebecker says, thank you. You 3 go over there and guard him, and I'm going right down the lane.
Pannebecker's first 2 points of the game. He came in averaging 10 points.
Do you think he knows where to pheasant hunt? I bet he does.
And that is going to be 3 free throws. Tyler England with the foul, and Match Burnham to the free throw line, the Frontier Conference Player of the Week, had 2 wins. He had games of 32 and 23. 4 times this season he has scored 30 or more points in a game. Career high 34 for the 6'8 senior.
Well, Kalajaya, Burnham, and Wyndham are the leaders on this Saint basketball team, and they've all have a lot of time invested in this program.
And a rare missed field goal for somebody shooting 87% from the free throw line. He gets the second one to go. 4-point lead for the Saints just underway here in the second half. Rocky Erickson alongside Joe McMahon. Third free throw makes 2 out of 3. Tech hanging around. Ward. Pannebecker. Ward looking inside. Great defense for Carroll College. And Collins with a three. His 18th three-pointer. We got a 2-point game.
2-point basketball game. As we said, Carroll College shooting the lights out in the first half, but this is anybody's game still.
Shamrock takes the pick, rolls right. Matches left open, spins and gets some space.
Wow.
Wow.
Gets some space. It quickly turns into the lane. Just softly puts it up on the rim and watch the ball settle in the net.
Saints are back up by 4. Hadebecker from Shoto. Collins.
Yeah.
And there's a foul away from the ball. Kalajaya.
He was trying to work his way around that screen set by England. He was a little late and he reached.
41-37. Saints out on top by 4. Whoa, Collins with a nice fake. Didn't get the shot off. Hadebecker gets it tied up. Jump ball is called or a foul? No, they're going to go with a jump. Arrow goes over to the Saints.
Yeah, good hands that time.
Fitz. Shamrock will bring it up. Saints up 4. Match Burnham. Back out to Shamrock. Dane Ward gets it inside the paint. Wide open is Matt Wyman with the 3.
Yep. Pannebecker just a bit late recovering, and he made him pay.
Leads back to 7 for the Saints. Nate Ward trying to get free. They collapse on England again. Ward, Collins. Collins lost it. Loose ball, still fought for. Collins makes the save.
Great play. Great
out to Pannebecker. At the buzzer for 3, Troy Owens Jr.
Wow. Good hustle that time. Montana Tech not giving up on it. Warp had stripped the ball away, but they got it back. Get a bucket.
Shamrock Campbell will bring it up. It's a 4-point game. Kalajaya's open for 3. He has not missed. Wow.
Yep. Just one fluid motion, catch it and shoot it.
Kalajaya is a perfect 3 for 3 on threes. Troy Owens in traffic, blocked by Match Burnham. Wyman to the baseline, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Matt Wyman. And let's just say the crowd does not approve.
They took a survey
Let's
and a
watch
vote.
it.
Yep. We'll see it. I thought he had the
Kalajaya
baseline.
with the assist. I'm not sure if he was set or not. He did lower the shoulder though.
Pannebecker may have been a member of the Thespians Club at Shoto High School and did a little acting there, but it got got what they wanted. They got a possession.
Ward will push it up. England, the big man's way outside beyond 3. Owens trying to find some room. He lost it. Wyman with the tip to Warp. He lost it. And they're going to say over and back. Carroll will have it back.
What a play by Wyman to jump up and tap that ball into the backcourt. He knew he couldn't grab the rebound. He was being challenged there, but he tipped it back.
You still get credit for the rebound, though, don't you?
I think you should. Depends on if you're nice to the official scorekeeper, stat man.
7-point lead for the Saints with 16:03 left to be played in this game. Match Burnham in trouble. Match. Is it out to Shamrock? I'm not sure what the fans wanted on that side of the court.
Yeah, it's getting a little tense here. It's becoming.
Wyman.
We were reminded it's Tech Carroll.
Kalajaya. Wyman. 3 on the shot clock. Wyman gets the offensive rebound, and it's blocked by Taylor England. England with the foul, and Wyman's going to get 2 at the line.
Good hustle on the offensive board by Carroll College.
Wyman, an 83% free throw shooter. We got a timeout. Saints lead by 7 with 15:30 left to be played in this game. We'll be back with more right after this.
Let me introduce you to the BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA KO2 tire. With technology designed to conquer the harshest terrain on Earth, the KO2 is BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever. And now, that Baja-born toughness is ready for you. Whether you're at work or at play, take on your toughest road challenges with confidence. Turn to the experts at Wayland Tire to find the right BF Goodrich tire for whatever you drive.
Wayland Tire. We know tires.
Welcome, Helena. My name is Ted Culbertson. This is Top Gun Auto Body. Major bodywork, touch-ups, and more, all done with care, professionally and efficiently. New repair bays, better facility, more crew. Go big or go home. From our beginnings 16 years ago to the new opportunities to serve you ahead. Helena will always come first at Top Gun Auto Body.
Wayland Tire Game of the Week on SWX is brought to you by Opportunity Bank. Montana Tobacco Quit Line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Robert Allen Nissan, Top Gun Auto Body, and Wayland Tire. I'd like to welcome our network affiliates to tonight's game. SWX in Montana, Northern Idaho, and Eastern Washington. We're happy to have you enjoying these games with us. Matt Wyman for the Saints at the free throw line. Wyman gets it to go. Saints as a team have missed just 1 free throw. They're 6 of 7. Shooting 75% on threes and 64% from the field. They're shooting better on threes than they are from the field.
Figure that one out. You know, in baseball, if you want to put a runner on, you don't have to throw 4 balls anymore. You just send them up there. Maybe the opposition will just want to say, give them 2 points, we'll take the ball out.
Biggest lead of the game. They match their 9-point lead. Ward, Troy Owens Jr. Troy will drive, back to Ward. They swing it around. Collins inside, no.
Yep.
Rebound.
And it was Burnham that changed that shot a little bit, Rocky. He got his hand up and altered that shot.
Kalajaya will drive on Ward to Matt Wyman. Kalajaya, Ward with the reach-in foul. Up next for Carroll College, Thursday at Rocky Mountain College. On January 3rd, they lost at Rocky, 78-66. Tech will play at Rocky on Saturday. Boy, every game's tough on the Frontier, men and women. There's no let-up. Shamrock Campbell on the drive. There's Warp, double team. His shot is blocked by England. Big offensive rebound, and with the finish, Shelvon Kewen.
Sylvanson in good footwork underneath the bucket.
Ward will push it back up, and that is the biggest lead of the game. An 11-point lead for the Saints. Tyler England will go one-on-one with Wyman. And his pass well over the head of Collins, and a dangerous time here for the Diggers of Tech, down by double digits. We got a timeout. Carroll could go on a big run here and open things up.
Agreed. It looks like they're about to blow the top right off that pot. So Montana Tech, a good timeout by Adam Hyatt. He's got to settle his team down and say, let's get back to what we're doing well, get back to that defensive pressure on the other end. Carroll's just having their way offensively here in the second half.
14:09 left to be played in the game. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon bringing you all the play-by-play of this game, of the women's game. Tonight, the Carroll women came from behind to win 68-63 in a very, very difficult loss for the Orediggers of Montana Tech. How about Montana Railing giving out 2 $500 scholarships tonight? That's pretty
That's
cool.
awesome. That is awesome.
The Dennis and Phyllis Washington Foundation, that's pretty neat, giving away $1,000 in scholarships tonight. 11-point lead for the Saints of Carroll College. And how impressive is that wall to our left, Joe? Those 6 national championship football banners.
Yeah, that's amazing. A big run by Coach Van Diest. And I know you had a chance to talk to Coach Purcell, whose job is to come in here and extend that and keep it going. Big job. But he's up to the task.
That's the reason why the Frontier Conference football is so good today. The success that the Saints had, winning those 6 national championships in 8 years. And
you know the guy that was the AD is listening to
Bruce
us.
Parker.
There he is.
He was the athletic director, and Bruce and Mike Van Diest went into the Hall of Fame together. That's
those two guys.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It is awesome.
Shamrock Campbell's not going to give it up. He does late. Match, double team, hammered. And Match back at the free throw line. The Saints of Carroll College very much in control here in the second half. Match Burnham, 2 for 3, 6 points in a game. Averaging 21 points a game, one of the leading scorers in the Frontier. And you hear that gas when they do miss a free throw? That's a big deal.
Well, it
Joe.
happens about once every 3 or 4 games. So, yeah, it seems to.
You know, when they start to gasp on a missed 3, then it's like, are you kidding me? 52-40, biggest lead of the game. Saints up by a dozen. Christian Jones for Laurel is back in the game. Doomer. Jones will drive. He's double teamed.
Good ball.
Collins with a baseline jumper.
Great ball fake. Collins got his defender up in the air with a quick ball fake, step up, hit the shot.
Leads cut to 10 with 13 and a half to go. Shamrock with a nice run. To Warp. Dane Warp's had a nice game. Warp. Kalajaya. Match, turns, fires. Wow. The athleticism.
He must have heard you. He's going to the hole now.
That was impressive.
That was smooth.
The Saints are for real. The 4th-ranked team of the nation. 8-0 at home. 5-1 in the Frontier. 16-2 on the season. What a pass by Jones. And Doomer is fouled, and Carson Doomer to the free throw line. He's an 84% free throw shooter. 6'8" senior from Helena Capital.
Yeah, Shamrock Campbell got the, here he is, you'll see it on the replay. He got the first block. They almost got the steal, but Carson got it back, kept working it, and drew the foul, hit the free throw.
Boy, Carroll College, those so many weapons.
Yeah, they do.
They just come at you.
And again, there's just 9 kids dressed out tonight, but it just seems like whoever they put in there. Can't leave any of them open.
Doomer gets them both, cuts the lead to 10, and now Tech with a full court pressure. Long lead, Warp, reverse layup.
Well, if that's their full court pressure, they need to get out of it because Carroll made that look silly.
The press was not effective. Warp's got 10 points. Troy Owens Jr., Kalajaya all over him. Doomer lost it, gets it back. Doomer with the fadeaway. Rebound, Burnham. Shamrock will bring it up. Shamrock Campbell takes it behind his back. They're going to go down low to match. They collapse on him. Burnham, what a drive. Forces his way to the inside. He missed it. Carson with the rebound. Tech back the other way. They're not giving up. Christian Jones in trouble. Swings it out, and there's a whistle and a foul, and that's going to go against Carroll College. You just know by the crowd's reaction what the whistle was.
Yep, it's that blocking call that every fan wearing purple thinks is a charge.
11:42 to go. Diggers down by a dozen. Need to drop some threes.
Like that one.
Here's an attempt right there. Blake missed it. Wyman clears the boards. Saints with the ball and the 12-point lead with 11.5 left to be played here at Carroll College.
Tech shooting just a bit under 50%. Carroll, though, shooting 64%.
Warp on the drive. Warp, great pass. Match, he lost it. Still alive, loose ball. Saints have it. Out of bounds.
Yeah, great hustle that time. Darius Collins dove on the ground to get that basketball. Unfortunately, his back was laying on the end line. But great hustle by Collins.
Carroll.
Pannebecker coming back in.
Pannebecker checks in. Shelvan Kuhn will get set on to get a bounce for Carroll College. In trouble. Too much time. And wait a minute. Before the inbounds, the Saints took a timeout. And I believe Coach Paulson saved him from a turnover there.
Yeah, he saved him.
12-point lead. Saints up. 11:08 to go. We'll be back with more right after this.
When it comes to repairing your vehicle, make sure you choose the most experienced and well-equipped repair facility in Helena, Capital Collision Center. We are Helena's only Honda, Acura, Nissan, Ford F-150 aluminum, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Fiat, GM, and Hyundai certified repair facility. Montana losses, it's your vehicle and it's your choice where you have it repaired. Choose Capital Collision Center at 1006 Euclid Avenue.
Capital Collision Center, Helena's first choice in collision repair.
In 1968, Homer Scott Sr. purchased a small bank in Sheridan, Wyoming. That endeavor was the start of First Interstate Bank. Homer knew that the bank would only be as strong as the communities it served. Today, Homer's credo still holds true. First Interstate has donated more than $50 million and 154,000 volunteer hours to nonprofit organizations and the communities it serves. First Interstate Bank. It's you and I together.
11 minutes, 8 seconds left to be played. 56-44. Saints trying to stay unbeaten at home. They're up by a dozen. You know, Sports Illustrated should do a story on a Saints shooting percentage. I mean, it's pretty remarkable.
It's hard to find teams that are that well-rounded, shooting that well from just general field goal percentage, but from the three-point line and the free throw line.
The ball that's kicked out. Match Brunham was open.
Surprised that didn't go in.
Wyman on the baseline. Shamrock. Warp in traffic. Is he smooth or what? He makes it look so easy.
Yep, just slides in there like everybody's watching.
Dane Warp's having a nice game. He's got a dozen. Biggest lead for Carroll, up by 14. Owens Jr., Pannebecker.
Tech looks uncertain offensively right now. Not sure what to do.
Jones, 4 on the shot clock. Owens with a 3 and a fall away. Did not get the bounce, and Wyman clears the boards, and Carroll very much in control here at home. Up 14 with 10-14 left to be played in this game.
Boy, he had him.
Almost
He just
lost it.
control.
Match. Had it down low. Warps left open. Slapped out. Loose ball. Tech. Dittman on the steal. Christian Jones lost it through his legs. Dumps it down low. And count the basket. And how about that assist from Troy Owens?
Yeah, that's worth a replay. Owens, heads up. Had a shot, but saw Doomer had a better one. So he dumps it over the top of Dane Warp, and Doomer puts it in and gets the foul on Warp.
Tech shooting. Carson Doomer back at the free throw line at 84% free throw shooter. You know, Carroll's been up by double digits, but nothing big enough that Tech can't come back from.
Still plenty of time left in this basketball game. I don't know what Panicbecker and Wyman are laughing about, but they got something going on down there.
The big man, Taylor England, returns for the Diggers. Mr. Finland's back in, E2 for Carroll College. Shamrock Campbell picked up by Ward. Takes the pick. Kalajaya with an outside of three. Lost his dribble. Kalajaya's in trouble. Finally, Burnham lost the handle. Loose ball picked up. Shot missed by E2. Ward quickly back the other way. Ward dumps it. Panicbecker from Shoto. How about that? The 14-point lead down to 9. 58-49 Saints with 9:08 left to be played in the game.
Panicbecker made a nice drive to the basket that time.
And we're going to take a timeout right now. Be back with more right after this.
Whether you live in town, out on the farm, or a cozy cabin nestled in the woods, wherever you call home or choose to locate your business, Woodpecker Technologies has great options for your high-speed internet. Based in Montana, we provide quality service to communities and businesses throughout the state. For high-speed internet anywhere, call Woodpecker Technologies at 406-461-1941 or visit us online at woodpeckertech.com.
Hi, I'm Robert Allen, owner of Robert Allen Nissan. To me, the car business is about building relationships, providing you, the customer, with something special you can't get anywhere else. It is a well-known fact that we are the largest Nissan dealer by volume in the state, but did you know we have one of the largest selections of used cars in the valley? Our service center is filled with people that are highly trained to service everything we sell. We are committed to finding something for everyone's budget and mindset. And remember, if you don't buy from Robert Allen Nissan, you'll probably pay too much.
Well, I know you don't want to hear this score, Kenny, but the West girls went up against Skyview. Skyview has not won a game all year. At one point, it was 55-6 West High. And West High ended up winning, and they only gave up 15 points in a victory. Double-A basketball.
Bad night in the gym.
Kalajaya will bring it up. Their 14-point lead has been cut to 9 with under 9 minutes left to be played in the game. Matt Wyman works his way inside.
Yeah. Wow. That was just a play for him. Just notice all the rest of them are standing watching him.
Exactly.
He just attached to the rim.
Everybody else cleared out for Matt Wyman. 8.5 to go. Tech needs some threes. England. Christian Jones. Ward. Collins. England. 6 on the shot clock. Jones from 15, no. Kalajaya on the rebound.
Kalajaya's had a big night for them. He was offensively the one that got him going early on, and then he's coming up with big rebounds, playing solid defense.
Kalajaya, great pass, Wyman.
Right on cue.
Wow. The Saints shooting 64% from the field. 23 of 36. Ward, England, double, triple team. Wow. England can get his shot off whenever he wants.
Yes, he can.
11-point lead. Carroll College, 7.5 left to go in this big Frontier Conference matchup. College Eye looking inside. There's Wyman. They clear out again for Wyman. Wyman, what a pass. 3-point shot miss by Match. Tipped around. College Eye on the save.
Wow.
And then College Eye is fouled. Both teams with 5.
Credit that play to Wyman. He just tipped that ball again back out. Couldn't get it, tipped it out. College Eye got there first and drew the foul.
Troy Owens Jr. back in the game, 62-51. Saints up 11, 7:09 left to be played. Matt Wyman, inbounds. Dane Warp is back in the game. Run him, Match. Gets it back out to Warp. They got a new shot clock. They're taking their time. Warp, Wyman dumps it down low, back out, wide open. Wyman with the 3. No. Warp with the offensive rebound. Wow.
That was a wild play. Went in there, just out jumped everybody. Got that
Warp's
rebound.
had quite a game. 12 points in the contest for Warp. Matt Wyman has 19. College Aya with 13. Wyman, one-on-one with England. Oh, my.
Somebody got left standing watching there. Yikes. He's quick.
That was impressive.
Yep.
Collins with an outsider 3. The lead's back to 13. Fall away, didn't get the roll. Burnham with the boards.
Cream rises to the top, and when Tech was making a run, got that lead down to 9, where did they go? They went right back to Wyman to bring him back, and he's starting to take over.
Shamrock, Kalajaya.
Right back to him again on the block.
They swing it out. Warp in trouble. What a pass! Great finish. Shamrock Campbell and Dane Warp, his 5th assist of the game. All around, he has had a fantastic game.
Yep, just a no-look pass.
Taylor England on the other end. 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to be played of the game. 66-53, Saints up by 13. The Wayland Tire SWX Game of the Week is brought to you by Opportunity Bank. Montana Tobacco quit line at 1-800-QUIT-NOW. Robert Allen Nissan and Top Gun Auto Body. And Wayland Tire. The Saints of Carroll College are 26 of 41 from the field, 63%. 6 of 10 on threes, and they're 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Very, very impressive. 5:23 left to go. How about that? Warp almost lost it.
This is where he finds Campbell.
And Warp finds the open man, and Shamrock with the easy bucket. One of the reasons their field goal percentage is so good, Joe, they get a lot of baskets inside the paint.
Yep, they do. They're shooting from close range, and that obviously improves your shooting percentage. But they do that because there's constant motion on their offense. Nobody's standing around. The one play, the one set they've run tonight was Matt Wyman at the top of the key, and everybody else stood, but that was out of a timeout, design play. When they come down the court, they're constantly cutting back and forth. Watch it, they don't stand still.
5:23 left to be played here in the first half. Warp. Full court pressure put on. Shamrock will bring it up. Burnham Gets it back to Shamrock Campbell. The Orediggers, they're not giving up here. Kalajaya in the lane. His defender goes down. Misses the shot. Warp on another offensive rebound.
Another big play there by Wart, keeping that ball alive.
Under 5 minutes left to be played. A 13-point game. Kalajaya picked up by Troy. And a whistle and a foul coming down low, away from the ball on the baseline, and that's going to go against Panabecker. Kalajaya on the end of bounds, 4 minutes and 43 seconds left to be played here in the game. Saints trying to go 9-0 at home. Dane Wart. He may be playing better with that face mask. Wart, Wyman spins. Wyman. That would have been fantastic if that would have dropped.
I don't know how he got to the basket.
Panabecker, great pass inside Taylor England.
England's having another strong night for Montana Tech.
Here comes pressure again.
20 points for Tyler.
Shamrock
Taylor
will bring it up. Ward all over him. Shamrock on the drive. Shamrock kicks it out. Colajaro's wide open for three. No. Wyman tried the dunk, and the ball got caught up on the rim.
We can catch this on the replay. You want to watch Wyman come from the baseline. He's setting this up. He's planning on this ball being a missed shot. Here he comes.
Timing himself.
Yep.
Oh, almost. But he's fallen from behind, or else he would have had that dunk.
He would have had the dunk. But England was there trying to defend it.
Is it possible to say a quiet 21 from Matt Wyman?
I guess. Or more.
Matt Wyman comes into the game averaging 19. He's got 22. Saints did miss 2 free throws tonight.
That'll be headlines.
They have to run extra because of that?
Yeah, I think so. Tomorrow. They got to run to Winston, then they get on the bus to go to Rocky.
Saints up by 13. Ward finds himself open. Ward with another rebound. And no foul there?
No. Well, it's either defensive pass interference, right, or a common foul.
Then you get the ball at the infraction. 3:37 left to be played of the game. Well, no tees in this game like we had in the last game, these two teams, man.
And the referee that just talked to Wyman is known to have a quick trigger.
Burnham will bring it up. Burnham to Campbell, 3.5 to go. Saints taking some time off that clock. Warp gives it up, gets it back, and gets fouled. Warp to Wyman, and Wyman back to Warp. It's like they've been playing together their whole life.
Pannebecker's getting tired. He's logged a lot of minutes tonight, and he's had to try and keep track of Warp, Wyman. He's got his hands full.
First trip to Warp, 65% free throw shooter. It's hard to believe, but only one Class A player has ever scored over 2,000 points in a career. It was this young man from Havre. 15-point lead for the Saints. Time to improve to 6-1 in the conference, and a victory would put them at 17-2 on the year. 3:05 to go. Ward with it up on top. Nice move. Can't get open, but he draws the foul.
Yeah, went right into the chest of Berman, Match Berman, and drew the foul.
Ward, a 68% free throw shooter. His first trip in a game. Ward with 2 points tonight. Under 3 minutes left to be played. Boy, the level of play in the Frontier Conference, the athleticism. I mean, this is very, very impressive.
There's no cupcakes in the league. You better play hard every night.
Matt Wyman, double-double. He's got 10 points, and rather 22 points, and now 10 rebounds for Matt Wyman.
Something on the court.
And Wyman has not played the entire game either.
No.
I mean, he's sat a lot. Warp gets it out to Shamrock. Warp.
Constant movement. Back screen.
Inside, match on the follow-away. Burnham gets it to go. And the Saints' biggest lead, up 17 with 2:28 left to be played.
It's like Ostaford's coming in.
Collins with it outside at 3. Troy Owens Jr. takes a pick. Collins trying to get open with the 3. And that foul is going to go against the Saints. I thought Pannebecker just slipped. I could be wrong. A couple of people in the crowd may agree.
A couple of people in the crowd would like us to send us back to New York for a review and then have the officials come up here and watch this, right? Grab the headsets from us and watch all that.
Pannebecker at the free throw line. Shoto won 52 games in a row. Second longest streak in history, the longest streak 56 by Missoula County. And during that streak by Missoula County, the Missoula School Board did not allow them to go to the state tournament. They were undefeated. The school board said, you've already beaten everybody at the state tournament, so why do we need to send you to state? Seriously.
That's a good
question. The greatest team never to win a state championship
because their school board wouldn't
were
send
the
them.
Spartans of Missoula County in the early 60s who did not get to go to state. 2:10 left to be played. They're starting to file out of the PE Center here on the campus of Carroll College. Rocky Erickson with Joe McMahon.
So Carroll heads to Billings Saturday. Rocky Mountain College, tough basketball team.
That'll be a great game. Both women's teams are nationally ranked. Both men's teams
Rocky Men,
are
the only
nationally
team
ranked.
to defeat Carroll in conference, correct? I believe that's right.
Warp on the drive. The ball is slapped out. There was an inner-city high school game the last time they played it, but those games are in the afternoon now, and there's going to be a ton of people at the Fortin Center. Who knows? I might even show up at a rare game I don't announce. Doubtful.
No, I don't.
I've got 4 more high school games.
I don't think you
this
can do
week.
that.
My wife would kill me. College Aya. Matt Wyman.
Off the glass.
Oh, my.
I think we found our player of the game.
Wow. 25 points for Matt Wyman. If I told you he was 9 of 11 from the field.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he's putting it all together tonight.
Carroll College comes in averaging 89.
Throw 10 rebounds on top of that as well. Good
Not
night.
a bad game.
No, good game.
Matt Wyman, our player of the game. If we could have a number 2,
Dane Warp
from Havre.
Oh, yeah.
Yvonne Shlevakinen is in from Serbia. .91 seconds left to be played. William Mitty, 6'5", redshirt freshman, Missoula Sentinel, in a game for the Diggers. England gets it to go. England will set Well, the Saints have impressed me tonight, no question about it.
Yes, they have. They've demonstrated they can play all facets of the game. Both ends of the court, share the ball.
Kalajaya will bring it up. Under 90 seconds left to be played. E2 from Finland is back in the game. Shamrock. Boy, the Frontier Conference. I mean, men's and women, it's loaded. And Dane Wart, 16 points for Warp, our second player of the game.
5 rebounds, 5 assists on top of that.
Collins with a deep three. 50 seconds to go. Well, they need to pass a rule in the NAIA where we get 4 football teams automatically go to the playoffs. And in basketball, you have to at least take 4 women's teams and 4 men's teams, no matter what. That's just got to be a new rule.
There you go.
And Bruce Parker could probably get that handled. He's a Hall of Famer now.
Absolutely.
What are they going to do, say no to him?
They'll listen to him. He's got to have their ear.
Kalajaya with another 3. And Tex, William Mitty is just laughing. He can't believe that. Kalajaya just threw it up, and it went in. And Kalajaya, 4 of 5 on threes in the game. Wow.
Yeah, this last 8 minutes, they've just dominated. Carroll has.
4 players in double figures for the Saints. Christian Jones lost it, and they're going to call a foul. 14 seconds left. Well, you got to come to play every night in the Frontier. Look what happened to the Carroll College women. They were behind about 80% of the game tonight.
They were.
And they came from behind to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
Christian Jones from Laurel gets a free throw to go. Tech will go to 3 and 4 in the Frontier, 13 and 6 on the year.
And Christian makes both.
So the Saints will dribble this one out and pick up the victory. Close game in the first half. It was 37-32.
5-point game at half.
At the break.
18.
But the Saints win it by 18, 79-61. The final score. We'll take a break, come back with the post game right after this.
There's a place where higher education starts at a higher elevation and rises from there. Located in the heart of the Rockies, Carroll College raises the bar with small classes taught by award-winning professors, more than 60 majors, minors, and pre-professional programs, and year-round outdoor fun over every horizon. Carroll College, aspire to go higher.
What it takes to win is just a total commitment.
Takes obviously a lot of preparation.
Focus is everything. It's a high-level game. Tobacco impedes on everything you do in life, whether it's school, sports, work.
Our generation is going to be the next face of America, so refocusing on a tobacco-free generation is really crucial to our future as a country.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
Refocus on a tobacco-free generation.
I am refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
I'm refocused on a tobacco-free generation.
At Northwestern Energy, we care about your safety. That's why we add a skunky, rotten egg smell to our natural gas to help you detect leaks. Natural gas is safe, but leaks can be dangerous. So if you think you smell a gas leak, follow our safety tips. Do not attempt to locate the leak. Do not use any electrical switches or appliances. Do not use open flames. Get out of your home fast.
And from a safe distance, call us at Northwestern Energy.
Together, we can deliver a bright future.
Well, we were tied twice early on. Close game in the first half. Saints led 37-32, but they broke it open to win it by 18, 79-61. And I was more than impressed. And we have one highlight here. It's our player of the game, Matt Wyman, the 6'1 senior from what a performance that this young man had. Wyman from Great Falls, Montana. driving the baseline, double, triple team. Boy, he gets up high. Wyman with 25 points, 9 of 11 from the field in the game. He had 10 rebounds, did not miss a free throw, went 6 of 6. And Carroll College only missed 2 free throws. They shot 63%. Joe, Saints look good tonight.
They did. They look like they're clicking on all cylinders, and they'll be a tough foe for Rocky Mountain on Saturday.
For Joe McMahon, Rocky Erickson from Carroll, the Saints win it 79-61. So long, everyone.
When visiting the capital city of Helena, stay close in at an affordable rate at the Howard Johnson by Wyndham. Nicely appointed rooms with suites available. Start your day with a complimentary hot breakfast, and our indoor hot tub and pool will relax you. We're also home to the Longhorn Saloon and Casino. Come meet the locals, enjoy your favorite beverage, and try your hand at one of our 19 gaming machines. All in one location, only 8 minutes from the airport. It's the Howard Johnson by Wyndham. Call us at 406-443-2300.
Hey, what's up? Wait, you vape? You're usually such a control freak. I'm addicted. I used to smoke and vape, and the only thing in control is the nicotine. And you have asthma.
Yeah, but mine's just mild.
It doesn't matter. It can still trigger an attack.
I need to quit.
Quitting is the best way to keep your asthma under control. Help from the 406, my friend. It's good. It's getting better.